Isn't okay. Channel page is around here somewhere. This channel, and that's okay. Good. Hang on. Where's the? Oh, two. Okay. Let's get rid of these. Okay, back to... Where was I? Where was I? Okay. I wanted to get this power button graphic now. Can I really get it for free? Was this a big lie? Did I click on this website expecting to be able to get a PNG for free, and has this all been a cruel joke of some kind? Is it all truly impossible? Select all... Oh, can't do it. Can't put in... okay, right, never mind. It was a lie. It was a great dirty lie. I assume this is also not going to work. What if I download the smallest? Is something... What? Hang on. The donation is not required. Okay. What if I go back here? Download this. This is not going to work, is it? Okay. Slightly smaller. What the hell? What? Okay. Yay. Okay. Here we go. Okay, nice. Got my power button. Yep, power button. Okay. Wow, that's kind of ugly, but it gets the... In fact, wow, that is really ugly. This circle in the middle isn't even centered in the surrounding circle. That is like much narrower than that is. Is it an intentional perspective effect, or was the person who did this cockeyed? I suppose we all never know. Should I use it? Okay. It's perspective. It's completely a legitimate perspective effect, and it doesn't look terrible at all. In fact, it looks good. That I like it. I like the fact that it's slightly offset. It lends a kind of what's the when you have you cock your hat like it's slightly off to the side. It's roguish. I've been roguishly taking lots of mind-altering drugs, and it's permanently altered my ability to perceive the world. That's roguish and attractive, even I would argue. Okay, so we want to draw this PNG on a black background to begin with. So I'm going to need... Where's my little... I've got some code in here or somewhere that adds a mouse handler, a mouse input handler, or whatever it is. Mouse down listener. There we go. So, mouse down listener. That checks for the start button. Right. So, this... Interesting. This adds listeners That seems a little strange. This... Huh, okay. Oh! Huh, hang on. That's a little strange. So, we add a mouse down listener. That is added somewhere, right? It's added the... Oh, end! It's actually removed on end. When is end called? Aha. Okay, so I added some flow control. Okay. I added some flow control. So, all of this code is the work of on and off work for literally years, and I am basically, every time I come back to work on it, I have forgotten everything about the program that I've written so far. So, I need to refresh my memory as to the actual flow control for the start of the game, or the whole game, basically. Let's see. So, right, current scene. We have start.js, which manages its own current scene. Yeah, this whole thing. When I say I forget the flow control, I think there are probably good reasons for that. The flow control makes no sense and is total nonsense. It's total nonsense, and the worst thing is I can't even justify making it not total nonsense. It feels like, almost, the total nonsensical arrangement of this program is completely appropriate to my jumbled thought process in producing it. I completely... And I'm bolting things on at random. It's like stapling... it's like stapling a house together, almost, I feel like. So, I mean... There you go. How many staples does it take to attach one brick to another? I mean, a manageable amount. That's why I'm doing it. So, I guess. Where is this even called? That's weird. I mean that's let's use there. Where is start actually? So start is triggered by the next scene, but this is that's definitely okay. Done with those. Done with that. It's not. Ooh, is it this? Here we go. Current scene. So index.js starts the current scene. So, what I'm going to do is add something. I'm probably going to just basically do this, but here, which raises questions. This is going to add a mouse down listener. Does it make sense to manage the life cycle of a new mouse down listener here? Okay. Start the game loop here. Arguably, yeah, this is where it's all going to be. So this is how I set this up. Effectively. So how I set this up. It's pretty quiet on my stream, isn't it? Last time I did one of these, I got a few people watching. Has something changed? In all likelihood, something has probably changed. Okay. This is a totally E for everyone stream. Totally acceptable. Eh. Ooh. I can add social links. That's not that important. Edit panels. Okay. I wonder what other programming streams are. Basic programming. Are people doing actual basic programming? No, it's a user's name. He does. I don't recognize that game. It's StarCraft. Okay. IGDB. Okay. Interesting. It's a game. I see. And right, I get it. I am with it now. Interesting. Live coding. Maybe find the... Oh, interesting. Maybe that's what I should... Ooh, red thing. Yeah, emojis. Oh, I forgot. Completely forgot about the secret weapon which injects a picture's worth 1,000 words. They say that the stream description can only contain up to 150 words. Well, I've got news for you. Okay, edit this guy. So now I can... Right. Red circle emoji. Absolutely. We are entering the year 2024. Even though a bit late to the game. It's fairly late in the year, but yeah. How about computer coding, program? Yeah, no. Robot. No. Perfect. Ooh, old personal computer. Technologist. Man technologist, woman technologist. Ooh, is that... Yeah, let's go with man technologist. Perfect. That... if... There you go. I haven't seen a picture more completely represent the concept of programming. Look at that. Ooh, create my own. What does it mean? Oh no. We've got yet another one. Nice. Good selection there. Yeah, nothing nightmarish or freakish at all. Okay, a Microsoft. 3 generations left. Better make them count. How about Morpheus from Matrix? Gonna get my reward in 4 seconds. Can't wait for my reward. Reward? Oh, no. It starts generating the reward once you click the X. Yeah. Emoji researchers broadly agree on something. Finally, it's been so hard to get them to come to a consensus on the pile of poo question. And finally now we do. We have a consensus, which is something that I don't remember. Oh, it's almost there. It's worth waiting. I'm going to look at a few more adverts. Almost there. Okay, right. Well, sure. Okay, got my emoji. Got my save my thing. Yeah, absolutely. Tell you what, I'm gonna add some variety. This thing is obviously broken and never gonna come back. So do that. Okay, thanks, crummy ad jacking website. Perfect. So ready, so in the year 2004. Okay, I'm going to change the flow control a bit so that it renders an attract mode, because right now this is, well, I mean that's attract mode, but one that, okay, no, I guess I'm turning off attract mode technically. Okay. I kind of want to go for a break, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. I am such an incompetent Twitch streamer. I have no idea what I'm doing. I am so green. I'm so totally new to this. Well, I have done it before, but it's working differently from how it worked last time. So that's pretty normal. So just render back. That's easy enough, right? Oh yeah, request animation frame. Absolutely. The secret invocation. You need to request animation frame. Once you do that, you're golden. And if you don't, you are totally effed. So don't do that. Oh yeah. I won't get a copyright violation if I sing carols, will I? It's that time of year. I'll spare you all. How should I do this? So basically, I want to... I'll just add a handler. I'll add a handler. I'll just add... I'll add these. Mouse down listener. I'll add this. And I'm gonna put them here. Let's put that there. And obviously they're not indented. We're gonna keep that. We don't need this or this, because my idea is to take those away and put them here. Or no. Put it sort of here in the kind of main sequence. We don't want this. We want basically to invoke this in the except this is yeah. I think I want this here, right? Oh wait, hang on. No, this isn't right. No, I need. Hang on. So see, the thing is, the game loop does need to be invoked here. Except I need to invoke it. Should I? Yeah. Okay. Okay. I think I got this. I'm going to. That does have to go into the listener, so I'm going to put that there. Oh no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that at all. In fact, all I'm going to do is this. That's literally all I need, I think. Basically, if a click is detected, is that within the bounds of any? No, I really need. I think this is how this is going to work. Basically, this listener is going to be triggered. If I put it as a mouse down event listener, it will be triggered wherever on the page that the user clicks. Or does it? Is it only activated? Is the listener only triggered if the user clicks in the canvas? In which case, all I would need to do is that. That is what I would need to do. And given that that's the case, what I would need to do is that. But tell you what, let's keep them separate. This is okay. Oh, no, yeah. So these also need to go here. Yeah, that's fine. So then all we need is all we need to do is that. Perfect. So, what this should do, what I should have now is blank until I click on it. Okay. Unexpected, yeah. Okay, there's also the chance that I have broken the code. You're complaining. Unexpected token open curly brace. Did I copy it over wrong? Doesn't look like it. Looks like I copied it over right. Hang on. Oh, it's an implicit function, isn't it? Yes, I have copied the member of a class. So there you go. I am definitely learning JavaScript because I didn't remember that. In that a unqualified member of a class with parentheses after it is implicitly a function member, whereas plainly it isn't. Oh, that's a function invocation. Interesting. So, if you put what looks like a function invocation inside a class definition, you get a function declaration instead, and it starts expecting a curly brace rather than thinking that it's function invocation. Interesting. The more you learn, the more you know, rather. Okay. Oh, there you go. Works perfectly. Excellent. Good. What that also means is that I can get rid of that button and I can just start playing the music straight away. So that would be here. Okay, that would be this. In which case, let's put. Why did I do that? For the umpteenth time. For the umpteenth time, I am compelled to ask, why did I do that? But there you go. I did it, and now we're undoing it. So this should basically go in the. It should go here. Which is that. Perfect. Right. So then that should work that way, but it ain't. It ain't working that way. Interesting. Oh, of course. That doesn't. Yeah. That merely instantiates the objects. Silly me. We need this. This is the button. Yes. So basically, we're going to take all of that out. And where it comes out goes in here. And I am going to leave that in. I'm going to keep the music toggling logic. I'm going to keep that logic. Where's this even instantiated? What? This variable is never instantiated. Weird. What? Why? How? Oh, is it false by default? Okay. Huh. What? Why is that going on? Why is that going on? This isn't. Is there an error? No. So that's invoked. That's done. This is also done. Oh, huh? Hang on. Is this gonna work? Why is... Oh, because... I'll just go rid of that. Why is it not playing the music when the if it is, then pause. Right, okay. What sense does this make? I need to put that somewhere. Okay, no, put that there. Don't put that. If that works very well. Okay, good. We're getting somewhere. I am going to make this look a bit more like something you can click rather than a completely blank, vacant expanse, which is, I'm sure, very compelling philosophically, but not very usable. So I'm going to add something that looks like a button. Let's see. Hey, somebody watching my stream. Welcome. Amazing. Welcome. Okay. Right. Gonna add a button. Gonna add a button. First, I'm going to add a sort of bounding box for the canvas so that it looks like it's not just a button floating in midair. Anyway, it would be useful for debugging to have some sort of display the bounds of the canvas. So I'm going to do that. How am I going to add that? I'll just add a rectangle. Which is just draw rect, yeah. Or just rect. This stuff. Okay. Easy. I'm just gonna take this. Wait. Yeah. Let's take this, put this here somewhere. No, it's gonna go here. Right, I have no context. Where does that come from? That is a new 2D something, isn't it? Fairly sure. There's a new 2D drawing context or something like that. Where is this? Is it passed in? Oh yeah, no, it is passed in. It's created here somewhere. Where is it created? Get context 2D. Okay, yeah, no, I have access to it here, so that's fine. Yeah, no, I have access to it. What am I talking about? Okay, that'll do. What happens if I try and draw that? Doesn't appear. Should be appearing, right? Does it error? Yes, X is not defined. Ah, yeah, because I am doing a bunch of stuff like this, which makes no sense. Okay, and that ought to work. Yeah, it draws a rectangle. Very nice, very nice. Okay. Oh, hello. I am working on a JavaScript game. And this is something which I've been doing for on and off for years. So this is I'm coming back to the game once again for the I don't know how many times I've been picked this game up after putting it down. But I am basically coming back to developing this game and remembering how it works. And just sort of adding stuff on as I feel like it. I'm doing some flow control right now. Yesterday I was working on some graphics to do with a logo, so I wish I could predict what I'm going to be working on, but as soon as I spend a couple hours doing one thing, once I'm done with that, I'll start on another thing, so... I have no idea what I'm going to be doing once I've done this little bit of flow control. What's the dream? That is a good question. Because I've been working on it for the long term, so I should already be there, I guess, theoretically. I know, a good game. Which is so vaguely defined that I have a feeling that I just might not ever reach that goal. I don't know. I'm kind of hoping that it will seem obvious once it's ready. It'll like, you know, suddenly, this is a complete game. And then I'll just stop working on it, and you know everyone will agree with me. Oh yeah, no more work needs to be done on this. But yeah, I don't know. This is completely. I don't know. It's fun. I'm learning JavaScript. I guess that's the real goal here. Maybe we'll get a decent game out of it eventually. I'm kind of terrible at JavaScript, and I'm also terrible at streaming, and I'm kind of learning both at the same time. So I don't know what to do when I need to leave the stream for 5 minutes. That's probably terrible for attention and a really terrible experience for anybody watching the stream. So I guess I am going to hope I figure it out at some point. So I am going to I'm going to let the music play. I'll be back in 5. Alright. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Cool. I am back down to no audience. First time chat. Interesting. What does it mean? Okay. That's funny. Okay. End the stream. No, that's fine. Okay. Cool. Ah, man. Elite streamer already. Okay. Sorry, what was I? Yeah, I'm drawing a rectangle. I'm drawing a square. It's a special kind of rectangle. Okay. What am I going to... I'm going to draw a PNG instead. Whoop. Oh, hollow. Interesting. I can click anywhere in the screen. Okay, now I've got to test this with Firefox. Let's see. Right, let's have it. You shut up. Interesting. Firefox is okay with this. Ooh. That seems funny that... Oh, also... The stroke is rendering smooth. So that ain't working anymore. Okay, right, you be quiet. And... It's... I can't meet it. Oh, here we go, okay. And now you can tell the Chrome's rendering is smoother. So, this is rendering much more smoothly than it was the other day. This is a gradient stroke, which Firefox was rendering terribly the other day and is still struggling a little bit. There's still a tiny bit of stutter as compared to the Chrome rendering. That's real smooth. That's butter smooth. Yeah, it looks like Firefox just genuinely does have a problem. But it's different. It was creepingly slow the other day, like you know, a fraction of the speed it ought to have been running at. Okay, fine. Yeah. Can I snoop on people? Oh! It's like totally a real human being using Twitch. Oh, I shouldn't be so... No. Oh, he's actually... Oh, okay. Okay. No, man, I can't be watching other people's streams while I myself am streaming. That must be against the streamer code. Okay. PNG. Render a PNG. Yes, I've got my PNG. Right. Draw image. Just draw image. Draw image, drawing. It's a new image. Okay. Load event. Okay. I actually need that. Fine. That's fine. Okay. Is that what I need to do? No, it does not work. Did I name it right? I did. Power underscore button, that's legit. Nothing wrong with that. Power underscore button dot png. Okay, how did I reference the sound files? /. Still no luck. Okay. Oh, that's useful. Chrome tells you how much RAM each tab is using. This page is using 28 meg. You must be kidding me. This is using 168 meg? Wow. That's... okay, right, well... I mean, I am a Firefox user. I am used to the idea of browsers taking up way more RAM than they ought to. And still, I am surprised to find that this page is using 168 meg. What even? What could possibly be... What could possibly be using almost 30 meg in this page? Am I stupid? I understand how I understand how this can use a lot of RAM, right? It makes perfect sense how this could use a lot of RAM. There's like stuff like you're rendering a video, sure, but just make this make sense for me. Anyway, rant over. Drawing. What am I doing wrong? This is. We've got a drawing type onload, which is definitely run. Yes, that's definitely. Oh. There is an error. That's completely wrong. Okay. Good. That's getting there. Let's scale it down a little. Let's see. That should just be a case of this. Like there's a scale here somewhere. Let's do the whole boilerplate thing. This guy. That guy. Yep. Restore. Thank you very much. Put that there. Ding ding dong. A little bit smaller. This is rendering in the corner, which I don't want it to do. I want it to... In fact, maybe it's fine. I don't know. It would be neater if it was in the center. It's annoying. But how much? See, it's scaled at 0.25, which means that these coordinates are probably also going to be scaled, which is just a little bit fiddly. I can get the... I have canvas. Yeah, I have canvas. I have canvas properties. Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm just gonna brush it in there. Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna keep this probably anyway. It's gonna be the canvas width. By the way, 2, and we are going to subtract the width. Yes, it's going to be this with the drawing.width. Presumably that's it. Okay. Kind of working. Yeah, except also this is going to be divided by 4 because of the aforementioned scaling. That is not at all correct. I don't really know why it's there. What about that? This. Oh, of course. It's actually this. The old scaling business. The old scaling business. That's fine. So, no, I was completely wrong. Okay. Okay, so this is that's the canvas width. So the canvas width is only getting it that far because that's about a quarter of the whole thing, isn't it? It's rendering out from. Actually, that's not true. What about 0? Okay. So there. Right. Interestingly, canvas height appears to be... okay. Okay. Gonna be thinking and playing my drum solos. Nice. Bit of lag though. Okay. That's fine. I got that. Am I? I thought this was going to be dead easy. I thought it was going to be a simple case of halving the canvas width and then subtracting half of the width of the drawing. I thought it was going to be that dead simple, and I thought that was how it was going to be, but that ain't it. Ain't it at all. That seems really strange. The drawing, half of the drawing's width only appears to be about a very small fraction of the drawing's actual width. It is moving in the right direction. I have got the additional... What? What? That makes no sense at all. That does appear to be rendering in basically... Okay, I tell you what would make this a lot easier if I rendered the bounding box, which I was about to do here. Get that on. That one. Oops, that one. That will do. That will do. Don't need any of that. Perfect. Right. Bounding. Is what? When did that become? Oh. Okay. that's perfectly fine. And I am forgetful and pretty dum-dum. Okay, good. Got a bounding box. That is pretty clearly not centered. Pretty clearly not centered. No surprises there. What if I do this? Again, not what I was expecting. What? Why is multiplying that by 4... Why is multiplying that by 4 causing it to move left? I'm pretty confused here. Okay. Let's do this step by step. Right, that is rendered counted with... So if I render it at 0, it turns up sort of a teeny bit away from the side. Yeah, okay. That is that is the size of the PNG. That's the bounding of the PNG. I could render a box with that as well. Let's do it. Is this how this works? I guess I'm about to find out. Okay. Right. So I was not expecting that. Why is... Oh! Drawing. Ah, okay. Right. Huh. So the drawing doesn't know its own x and y values. If I draw that at 100, then the bounding box doesn't match. Ah, because that's not a property of the drawing as such. Interesting. Okay, so it doesn't know. It doesn't know. Drawing.x and drawing.y are completely meaningless, or indeed have no value whatsoever. Okay, well, no, they're actual properties. They're fields of the object, but they're not anything sensible, apparently. So never mind that. Okay, well, anyway, that is enough to be getting on with. So that's 0, 0. Let's have another look at that. 0, 0 looks like this. Right, so there you go. That's the bounds. Now, let's move that in the x plane. Let's x axis. Let's add some reasonable values here. Okay, now that is counted with 2. That's with a scale of a quarter applied. If I get rid of that, then we get that. And yes, that does indeed appear to begin halfway across the canvas. Good. So then what I'm going to do is, I guess I'm going to assume that that holds in all axes, which is, so that's a factor of 4. So, yeah, let's move that across canvas width times 2 this time, which is then going to get the button rendering out halfway across the canvas, which it that's not right, is it? I'm fairly sure that that is not 400 pixels, that's not equidistant, or is it? Doesn't seem right. Oh, it's because... Can I inspect this? Is there some way I can... No! No, there isn't. No, there isn't. There's no way to inspect... That really doesn't look like that starts halfway. Is that like an optical illusion? Or am I, like, have I done something wrong here? Like, do... Okay, it is halfway across. It's halfway across. It was an optical illusion. Okay, right. So that is now the correct. That is the correct amount across the canvas. I now need to subtract that by the. I need to subtract it by the width of the drawing times 4. So that would be better stated as the thing which I did earlier. So I'm kind of confused as to why that didn't work. You're going to need to subtract that by the width of the drawing. Half by half. So that, and now this value multiplied by 4. That's why. Oh. There we go. I think we understand this graphic well enough now. We don't need the bounding box anymore. He said as he was completely unable to center the image in the canvas. Am I just being completely daft? Completely daft. Tell you what, if I turn off the scaling, this thing should still appear in the middle. And it does. It does. That is appearing in... That's centered in the image. It's too big, but it is centered in the image. Interesting. Very interesting. Which means that I'm making an error with the scaling. I think I just clocked it. It's not as simple as multiplying. That is the correct offset, but it's not as simple as multiplying it by 4. What I do need to do is actually these values need to be all multiplied by 4. And no, that was wrong. But I do feel like I understand why that isn't working. Sort of. Anyway, the simplest. I suspect there's probably a way to draw a scaled image without scaling the entire context. JavaScript draw image scales is probably going to give me some sort of function. Would you believe it? There it is. The image ding dong scaling factor? No. Is that... Get rid of that and do... Easy? Okay, yeah, that works. That works, but now it's still not centered in the image for some reason. I don't know why... Stop it. There we go. Huh. Wow, this is a really wonky image. I didn't even... Yeah, wow. There's a lot wrong with this. Oh, that is a perspective effect as well. It's just... subtle. Right. Okay. Looks like scaling doesn't work the way that I thought it would either. Scaling. Oh boy. It's spam in my stream. Great. Can't get rid of it. Can't moderate it. Mod view. Ooh. Ooh, useful. Okay, yeah, sure, let's watch the tutorial. What have you got for me? Click and drag around interface controls. What? It can be resized and customized. Okay, presumably, I'll figure out how to do that. My dock, okay, oh right, okay, I don't care. Sure, so I can, here, this, how do I, modes, shield mode, emotes only, followers only, slow mode. Okay, these are clickable, that's clickable and draggable. This is not. Collapse, yeah, great. Okay, highlight, turn on shield mode. What? Okay, oh. Wow, it's complex, and there's, like, user profiling, interesting. I'm gonna figure it out. It's gotta be, it's moderation actions, see them. Okay, so this. Okay, excellent. This is exactly what I was hoping for. Report, that's what I want, right? Spam. Boom. It is, bots. I mean, that is, yeah, that's right. Well, I mean, that's pretty cut and dry now, isn't it? Advertising. Boom. Yes. Sweet. Okay, and I can block them. Okay, I blocked them. What about the message itself? So, okay. Timeout. Okay, that's kind of useful. But I can't do anything about this message. Okay. Oh. Okay. Uh-huh. Manage suspicious. What? Why can't I just... There's no way to... There's no way to delete a message. There's no way to delete a message. Okay, you know what? I'll just leave it. It's fine. I don't know, actually, that looks pretty trashy, having an ad as the last message in the chat room. Oh, okay, right. That's, okay. Ban, timeout, warn, delete message. That's what I want. Okay, so they're already banned, yeah? Banned? What happens if I... Ah, perfect. Sweet, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Excellent, excellent. Okay, perfect. That's how that works. Cool. I took so long in banning them that the account was actually deleted. And Twitch can't tell me who I just banned. Pretty funny. Okay. Right. Think I'm looking pretty pro with my little red recording icon. It's live. It's live. Batch reporting tool. Okay. Sure. Okay. Where was I with this button? Pretty weird how passing these parameters causes the positioning to scale as well. Wasn't expecting that. Let me check out. Let me check this out. What are those actually? So we have. Okay. Pretty weird. If I render. So right, yeah. Let's try this again quickly. Let's render this at 0, 0. So this is the signature, function signature with 3 arguments. Renders at full size. In fact, like what I want is to render it at 100 pixels. So that is now 100 pixels from X and Y. Now, if I scale it down. Oh, hold on. What had I done there? Oh. Have I fudged it again? I think I've fudged it again. Interesting. That's not what I was expecting, again. So 100 and 100. Oh! Of course. The drawing width, so that actually needs to be that. Boom. And boom goes the dynamite. Alright, the reason is... Right, that's interesting. That's now rendering in the center because the drawing's width before scaling is actually the really big value, which is why I'm scaling it down here. So, if I'm using the pre-scaled, that's the pre-scaled value, not the scaled value. So, I need to divide it by 4 to get to the actual width that I'm rendering it, and then I need to divide it by 2 again, which is equivalent to dividing by 8 to get the offset to get it to draw on the left side of the center of the canvas. Boom goes the dynamite. Excellent. So that was way harder than it should have been. That took way longer than it ought to have done. That took way longer than it ought to have done. If I could just type, thank you. Right, and booyah, so now that looks good, and now you don't even have to click on the gadget, it just goes, which is, which Firefox is completely okay with, so I'm completely okay with it. That's how it works. I'm becoming a web developer. I really don't care what the code looks like so long as the browser renders it correctly. First, lesson 1. Right. So how about a fade in? Do I want that? I'll add a fade in. Yeah. Let's make it... do I want the logo to fade in, or do I want the whole thing to fade in from black? Do I want it to all fade in from white? Let's fade it in from white. Yeah, let's fade it in from white, sure. Let's fade it in from white. That sounds very... that sounds very... that sounds fine. I mean, it makes sense given, like, you know, it's a white... it's kind of a white, you want to fade in from the white sort of cover here. So that should be as simple as rendering a white rectangle relating to the tick family. What's the... It could be as simple as... Let's park it in here. And we're going to put it here. This is going to be... Or another rectangle. Let's get this guy. So that's not a rectangle anymore. That is a drawing. I want this. Ooh, I'm also going to want to draw the bounding box because that's not gonna... Yeah, let's draw the bounding box. Put that in. Get rid of that. I want this back. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Good. Now we're going to have. Oh, these are all going to be. Let's just make it. Does it tick count? Did I really make it tick count and not tick? Yeah, I made it tick count. But surely a tick count is the tick. What do I call it then? Okay, I kind of know why I did that. Select. What does it mean? Okay. Show moderation actions. I don't get it. The moderation actions are not showing. Okay, well, whatever, just keep the icons there. Messages caught by auto mod. Blocked terms. Screen reader auto announce. Is that like TTS? No? Ooh. Okay. 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 Yeah, let's throw it in. Let's have that. Oh man, it's so personalized now. What are the non-mod settings? Okay, yeah, so that's me. Okay, cool. Are the channels I mod for? Okay. Content tuning. Exciting. Oh, no, wait, that's for me as a viewer rather than a streamer, right? Okie dokie. Alright, enough fiddling around with the stream for now. I think that's in a more or less okay state. How long have we been going so far? What's the clock up to? Would it tell me somewhere here? Presumably I've got to go to my channel. Does it... Oh, that didn't work. Oh, wait, hang on, that kind of worked. 1 hour and 16 minutes. Cool, nice one. Okay, I guess I'll get rid of that. Alright, that's looking good. I wanted to relate it to the tick count. So, If the tick count is less than, yeah, let's make it like that, or that. And this is gonna be, oh, I need to, right, so this is gonna be, Bob's your uncle. Bob's your uncle, that's very ugly. So that's going to be the reverse, isn't it? That's actually going to be... I don't know whether I can do this in JavaScript. I feel like I probably can't. That. What is this going to do? Nope, doesn't work. Tick count is not defined. Oh, yeah, you're right. It isn't. That's defined, though. Okay. Totally doesn't work. Completely did not work. Okay, probably because there's something very, very wrong with this. Probably that is... Wow, this is getting so clumsy. I'm doing like a dozen context save and restores every frame. Which is why Firefox, probably why Firefox is struggling so incredibly with this rendering. I don't blame it. I don't blame it for the slowness. That is completely understandable. I'm going to calculate this value ahead of time. Oh yeah, I am. This is going to be like wipe alpha. Wipe alpha is going to be... Oh, hang on. Doesn't alpha like a value between 1 and 0? So this is going to be this dot tick count is going to be divided by 255. Is it going to be like 1 minus that? Yeah, it's going to be 1 minus that. 1 minus this value. Bob's your uncle? Did not work again. Okay. Oh, forgot to make it an actual variable. Still not working. Except we've got like kind of white in the back. No, that's part of... Yeah, that is part of the pattern. So that... Oh, hollow. Rectangle. Okay. Okay, not rendering at all. Kind of, kind of weird. I wasn't expecting that to... I wasn't expecting nothing to happen. Why aren't you drawing this? Errors, yes. It's really unhappy. Because I referenced that. So that should be... okay, I had so many mistakes I could be making. No. Interesting. Really interesting. Really interesting. Really interesting. This is rendering after... It's not getting... Oh, it's being overwritten. It's being overwritten by whatever's rendering this other stuff in the background. because there is... yeah, no, because this is not draw, is it? It's something else. Oh no, it is draw. And of course it... Yeah, no, this is the draw function. It's drawing all the other stuff in the scene. And then it's drawing all the other stuff in the scene, then getting to the title text, and then it's not happy to actually render this. Rect, begin part, stroke and fill style, set that, do strokes and fills. This is wrong. Pretty weird. I should be looking at a white rectangle here. I should be just looking at all white. Why isn't it? Oh, I've made some sort of mistake. I made some sort of mistake. Made some sort of mistake. Made some sort of mistake. Some sort of mistake here. This will... Ooh. Let's keep that. Very strange. What am I missing here? I'm missing something obvious. Probably, as usual. Very strange. Is it drawing a stroke? It's not drawing a stroke either. Have I gotten this wrong? Go. I mean, it's pretty cut and dry. What sort of mistake have I made here? What sort of mistake have I made here? What have I done? What have I done? What have I done? Oh, does that need to go after that? Yes! Yes it does! I'm seeing a stroke now. Good. I got those in the wrong order. Duh. Okay. So then, white rectangle. Okay, good. Let's put that back to that. Does that match the stroke here? Yes it does. Okay, and now this is going to be... Do that. This is now going to be that. This should, yeah, okay. That is that's an improvement. That's kind of Okay, stroke. So that's weird. Why does the bounding box disappear? Why does the bounding box disappear? It's only the fill that has a... Ooh, oh, there we go. Okay, no, bounding box still disappearing. Why is that happening? Why is that? Oh, because I'm doing the stroke before the fill. Dup. There you go. There you go. Remains. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's make the fade in a little quicker, because why not? Let's make half the speed. I now want to multiply this value by 2. Well, I want to divide it by that for a start. Oh, wait, no. Is that all? Am I? Yeah, that's fine. Nice. Pretty good, pretty good. Faster? Nice. That's pretty good. Okay. That sound that I'm making when that start sound is not quite right. Needs to be different. Needs to be different. But what am I going to... Am I just going to add some reverb? Let's add some reverb. That's looking... We're getting there. We're getting there. The high frame rate stuff, I'm liking that a lot. That's very good. The smoothness of the animations is definitely selling this thing. It's definitely good. Right. Sound. Let's make it happen. This music is technically copyrighted, but I'm kind of hoping that Epic aren't running... I don't know, it's not in like the Epic music copyright detection library or however that's done. Where did I put that sound? What is that sound? That? Why did I cut that? Yeah, I didn't save the... Yeah, let's do it again. Let's do it again. Where did I put that? Where did I put it? I'll find it. I'll find that file. Where is that file? Maybe I deleted it. That was kind of not the smartest move now, was it? Nope, still got it. Still got it. After all these years, still got it. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, 0 cross, that. Okay. Yeah, perfect. Okay, so what I'm going to do to this is... What I'm going to do with this sound, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of the limiter. I'm going to replace it with that. I'm also going to bump the volume up, I think. This one. Could be a lot louder. Is that peaking? Is that, oh, perfect, that's under 0. Okay, good. I'm going to filter it. Bum. I guess I don't want that sort of clunking noise, which is going to be difficult. That'll do. Ooh, maybe cut the start off like that. Maybe. It's okay. Ah, okay. It's kind of a. Cool. Cool. Good noise. Good noise. I'm liking that. That's working way better than I thought it was going to work. That's way better of a noise than, yeah. And at the same time, it's kind of not. It's not perfect. Yeah, no, actually, it's not really. It's something, but it's not what I was intending. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Can I make unique a sample? Okay. Okay. So that is. FL Studio is good for some stuff. Just look how easy it's made that. Credit where credit's due. I mean, I will moan and complain and bellyache like no other, and use very, 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 very uncharitable to the function of a lot of IDEs and programming and applications, computer applications generally. I moan and complain a lot about them, but credit where credit's due. FL Studio has made that really easy to just sort of mess with the sound file. Like, you kind of want to, try click and drag intuitive interface. Wow, that was like, I get pretty frustrated with interfaces usually, and that's made a admittedly pretty weird sequence of operations fairly intuitive. I go so far as to say actually intuitive. It's intuitive. Whoa, what's this? Oh, that's new. Man, wow. I'm learning a lot about the software that I use today. Good. Okay, reverb. That's the next thing. I'm going to take all of this off. Take all of the big as possible, big as possible, big as possible. Lots of verbiness. I think that will probably work quite well. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that kind of works. Okay, cool. What if I make it really? Okay, that's fine. A bit more cut. Bit of damping. Oh, there's. That's it. That's what I was looking for. Touch more. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. Comfortable. Okay. Right. So, I am going to save the source file this time. There's going to be a good bit of this. The stream is called JavaScript Game Development, which doesn't hint at any of the other stuff which goes in the game development, like this, just like fudging with a sound file for 10 minutes until it sounds right, which is going to be a decent amount of probably. Oh no, why do I have more than one... Oh, why do I have more than one project... more than one game development thing? Whatever, that's fine. Okay, this is start sound. Start sound.flp. Okay. I'm going to render start sound. Yeah, let's do these. What have I called that sound in the code? Oh dear, the naming of things is just like, getting important. Title, I've called it title.mp3. Start sound.mp3, much more sensible. I'm going to get rid of that and that. Oh, I've also got start sound as well. What is this? It is that. Okay, and that? Come on. Oh, Foobar has just completely lost the plot because I've asked it to do something too quickly. Okay, thank you, Foobar. Right, okay, so on the other end of the spectrum you get this sort of behaviour from programs. Absolutely no interest in doing what I want at all. Pretty annoying. And I think Foobar just crashed saying that the file doesn't exist. Well, yeah, you took so long locating the file that I asked you to open that it's now gone. Yes, the time has passed. There is no that's it. Oh yeah, I just deleted that. That's pretty silly. But I realise I've done it wrong. This needs to like run for quite a bit longer. Yeah, that'll do. Good, right. Export that instead, please. Have one of those. Yeah. Perfect. That as well. Fantastic. And now it's totally silent. Good. Failed to load because no supported source was found. Okay, it's still looking for title.mp3 somewhere. For some reason. Oh, because I haven't saved the file. Right, well, generally a good idea. Okay, that is not really the right effect. I want this to be quite a bit longer, but also want to control the pitch. So what I'm going to do is that the right one? Do I want to tweak that one, or do I want to tweak this one? Is this one, maybe? No, that's fine. That's it. There we go. Okay, good. Automate the volume. Like I say, credit where credit's due. I mean, this is... I'm pretty... want to make it bigger? You can do that. Yeah. Dum 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 ba dum 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 ba ba ba. Nice. Good. Okay. That's good. That's good. That's very good. What else does this need? Does it need to be pitched up? Does it need to be higher? Still fiddling with this sound. More this one. Yeah, okay. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, sounds horrific. Okay. What if I roll the top right, or a really severe roll off at the top. What if I do that? Sounds like something out of the Alien movie. Horrific, metallic, quasi-metallic, biological shrieking noise. Pretty nasty. Don't really want to listen to that. Yeah. Don't really want to listen to that at all. Okay. That's kind of listenable. That's kind of listenable. Can I make the... Interesting noises. Interesting noises for sure. Interesting noises for sure, Okay. I could always add I could add stereo mix to the, yeah. Okay, so now you can hear a bit better what it is I am saying, or am doing. Let's try with the mic muted. Okay. I mean, this sound a bit screechy. That's a cool noise. That's a cool noise. What if I fudge with the Oh, I can't. It's not a sample. I can't fudge with the pitch envelope. I could totally do that, but... That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I kind of feel like I've sort of messed with it enough. Interesting noise. Interesting noise. Oops, I didn't want that. I wanted the other one. That one. Oh, that's annoying. Control E. No, that's Edison. What is export? Control R, of course, for render. Yes, it exists. I know. Click on the thing. Okay. And finally make it a little bit quieter because it's way too loud now. So, cool. The only problem with the sound now only problem with the sound now is that it lacks a high frequency component. It's also really, really quiet for some reason. Oh, it's because... yeah, it's really quiet. Okay. Because I'm filtering it so heavily. That's why. Okay, cool. How about a convincing high frequency component after munging it so badly like this? Heavily munged. What if I do something completely inadvisable like add a bit reducer? I am here for it. Interesting. That's good. That's terrible. Okay. 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 Ooh. Right, turn the mic off, so of course I forgot. How? I forgot that I was speaking into a muted microphone, so, derp. Anyway, downsampling, that's what this is doing. This is varying the downsampling a little bit. So, how does this sound? Sounds kind of downsampled. Okay, I can filter it to make it sound a little less downsampled. I could mix in some dry. I don't know about that. Now the trouble is I've abused this sound quite a lot by now, and it is really getting to the point where this is not... I can't... It's just the more I tweak with this plugin, the worse it's going to sound. So I'm going to stop doing that. Yeah. I mean, okay. I mean, it might be worth playing with a little bit. And I mean, that sort of helps. What can I say? That's, okay, yeah, I mean, that's not the worst sound in the world. It also sounds a bit video gamey, which is good because this is a video game, so I'll live with that. Right, I guess let's go with that for now. Sounds kind of cool, kind of cool sounding, kind of, like, good, so yeah, let's go with that. Oh, forgot to turn the computer audio off again. Up. Okay, is that the... Okay, bit in your face. I mean, I think that's kind of neat. Okay, looking kind of cool. The chunkiness of the start button is starting to bug me a little bit. Kind of don't want it to look so chunky. Okay, maybe I could start thinking about what's actually going to go on this title screen. Audio mute and unmute, that seems like a reasonable thing to keep. Okay, got start button as well. Yeah, I mean the start button, but I do have some vague plans to make it a multiplayer game in the future, so maybe I would want that. Buttons with text. Yes? No? Yeah? I don't know, like... Game menus are hard, aren't they? Nowadays when people make little Unity games, the menus are they're always clearly the... Even in fairly... even when they put in a decent amount of effort into a game, over, and you know, the certain amount of development, game menus, I've noticed, tend not to be the most... They tend to be fairly ugly. They tend to be fairly, like, perfunctory aspects of the game, which I think is a shame. Well, okay, that it's not a shame. That's the wrong word. What I mean is, it's not matching the style, right? Like games, way back when, like forget any game, the menu was always at the very least themed, if not like a fairly like something. Yeah, I can't think of a game with a low effort menu with buttons that like obviously didn't seem like they had that much work put into them. Like Five Nights at Freddy's. Let's look at Five Nights at Freddy's menus. The interfaces are always pretty lackluster. Let me put it that way. You've got, I don't know, Pizzeria Simulator. Yeah, that's the interface. What am I talking about here? So like this. Yeah, pretty low effort. I mean, like, the rest of the game looks a heck of a lot better than that. And this as well. Like, look at the amount of effort that's been put into these buttons. Not very much, let's face it. What else have we got? We've got... I don't know, well, like, all the Five Nights at Freddy's games. First game, menu. 1. It's basically that, but with some, like, text overlaid onto it. This, I mean, I mean, it's pretty low effort. All the interfaces are like this, and it's not just Five Nights at Freddy's. There are a lot of games which have fairly, and I mean, even this, like, you know, it's just text controls just sort of overlaid. This is like you've got a white line running around the border, and you've got like these text controls which have just sort of been kind of shoehorned in, and like the expectation is because you've like set a font, they'll look okay. Yeah, I mean, there's no anti-aliasing even. This is like an application that you have to download through Steam. Like you'd expect it to be. Yeah, I don't know. It just looks low effort. It's low effort. There's just not a lot of effort that was put into these interfaces. Compare to, say, Doom. Boom. There you go. Yeah, it's a font which has been rendered. Okay, so this is Brutal Doom. The menu never used to look like this. It used to look like this. And compared to the graphics of the rest of the game, it's completely... it is certainly not trying to stick out, as compared to, say... this, which absolutely does stick out. Like, you've got like a fully rendered 3D 3D model here, clearly, with like gradients and stuff. It's some effort was put in, and here, like, clearly no effort was put in. That's just, I mean, like, at no point did somebody think this should look better than it does. I'm not trying to be snide or make a comment. It's just the fact of the matter is, this was done fairly early in the game's lifetime, and at no point was it thought, okay, it's a good use of my time to make it look better, basically. As opposed to an interface like this, which clearly had some thought put into it, or... the menu, this, which has some thought put into it, like, you know, the stars animated and stuff. It was all like, it all completely, like, you know, it's justified. It's like some thought was put into the proportion, the height and the width of the text lines here. That you even put, there was like a tooltip here to help you to use your computer, because this was 1994 and not everybody knew how to use a computer. So like, so yeah, you know, this was back in the days when it was a revolutionary act to put the word enter on the enter key, so that people would know that when it said the software said press the enter key, you knew which key. Yeah, it was the one sort of slightly off to the right that you needed to be pressing to get on with whatever it was you were doing. But yeah, these interfaces pretty, like, you know, like, look at that. Not only did they change in style between levels, it wasn't just like taking some text controls, slapping them on in the user's face above the 3D rendered scene, and then connecting them to some value that internal to the game engine. No, like you're gonna make that thing. You're gonna make it fit the style. Like here, it's like decrepit marble. Nice. Or here, how about this? Yeah, like it's kind of it's different. Well, okay, so it makes no sense the context here, but like clearly, like green, neon green, and like ancient Egypt, like there's no, it doesn't match obviously, but like some effort was put in. You can clearly see some effort was put in. That's my main point here, I don't know, changing the style of the interface panel here was a very common thing. Age of Empires. So this is Age of Empires 2, but again, you can see, I don't know, this looks a bit shonky as well to me. It kind of looks like some text controls were just sort of slapped on the interface here. This I would like say was an unusually ugly menu for games of the period. Again here, Age of Empires menus obviously a bit just not quite so much effort put in. Some effort has clearly been put in. Like look at it. It's it's good. It looks nice. Even now, it looks kind of visually. It's very 90s. It's dated, but it's nice to look at. I like that. That seems completely reasonable to me. This is going to be the first when the user starts the game. This is the first thing they see after the credits, after the in this case Microsoft's game studio, I guess, intro graphics. After that, this is the first thing they see. You want it to be inviting. Not only do you want it to be inviting, but you want it to be clear, and that's what you've more or less got achieved it here. Age of Empires, really excited about this game. You started up. Okay, I want to play a game. Single player. Sure I do. I haven't got anybody else to play with, so I can't play multiplayer. Just play single player. Sure, get a feeling for it. This other stuff, we'll worry about it later. So, and I don't know, that's a pretty common, pretty reasonable set of expectations for a user, I think. I guess, I don't know, thinking about it, like Five Nights at Freddy's, the menu, less effort was put into the menu because it's more about the game content. But, I mean, you see those fairly simple interface controls even in the game per se. So, I mean, yeah, I kind of wonder what's motivating this change in menu design. That's my question. But I don't feel like I have to follow it, so I'm not gonna. My game is gonna be visually appealing, even in the game menu. So that's what we're gonna do. I'm going to look at. Let me see. What menu was I thinking of? Yeah, see, maybe I could do something like this. See, the thing is, this menu looks a bit. It doesn't look like quite so much effort was put in because like the words they don't fill the buttons and they're transparent, which is obviously a holdover because they're going to look better if they're not transparent. Like, why would you need to see like these columns? There's nothing behind these buttons that you particularly want to see. They shouldn't be transparent buttons. Same here. You just got like random bric-a-brac behind the graphical bric-a-brac behind the interface here, and you can see it. Why? You just made the buttons harder to read. Yeah, seems kind of needless to me. So I wouldn't be copying that. But take, I don't know. What other? Oof, okay, yeah. I mean, they weren't all gonna be winners now, were they? But I mean, yeah. It's it gets its point across. Like Could be better, but yeah, I like, these menus. I think generally are readable, and it does seem to me generally that more effort was put into interfaces and what might otherwise be considered extraneous or superfluous aspects of the interface. Like, you got here, okay, like, you got like varying fonts on the interface for a start. You've got these which are included as parts of graphics, and you've got these which are serif fonts which are rendered, and that is users and players of the game are going to notice that. That's my feeling. They're going to notice that. Like you can I mean, who would have guessed that I was going to say that when I've added this stuff to the background of the title screen? Obviously, I'm something of an aesthetician. Yeah, I do feel like I'm going to be going more with the graphics rather than less. So I feel like scrappy-looking interface controls like this they're out, and flashy is in. So, I probably am going to go with... It really could look any way I want, though. I could, like, put 4 big buttons here. I don't know why 4. Start, multiplayer, music, something else. Okay, let's do it. Let's render. Let me think about this. Let's render squares on the interface, because that makes sense to me. Done with this, I guess, for the time being. Thank you. Let's render some squares on the interface. Okay, no, tell you what. I'm going to render some squares on the interface later after I had something to eat, because I haven't had. Should I go offline? Yeah, I'll do that. So long.